Assalamualaikum and hello everyone, I am Marsha. So today I would like to explain to you about knowledge-based strategy, which is in chapter 9. Firstly, knowledge-based strategy can be viewed from the pace and unpredictability of the change in the global business environment. So for example, the enhance in the global market, which can make the market potential for the context of the knowledge-based strategy. So basically, knowledge-based strategy is very important for the company to compete with each other and to gain for the competitive advantage. So besides that, the organizational learning and the knowledge management are also focused on the human's experience, which must be formalized and processed in an appropriate way for distribution and transmissions for the organization. Knowledge management in an intelligent organization must be focused on structure, process and technology that promotes and facilitates the technology growth and development. So now I will explain to you about the types of knowledge. There are two types of knowledge, which is implicit, explicit or tacit knowledge. So what is the explicit knowledge? Explicit knowledge is the most basic form of knowledge and is easy to pass along because it is written down and accessible. When data is processed, organized, structured and interpreted, the result is explicit knowledge. So what is the example of explicit knowledge? So the example of explicit knowledge is your textbook, your data sheets or your research document. So next is the implicit knowledge. Implicit knowledge is difficult to read and store, but it's often a vital source of the competitive edge. For example, consider asking a friend on how to perform a task. This could spark a conversation about the range of the options to perform the task and how the outcome when we perform the task. So when the members is giving the ideas is the implicit knowledge, which cannot be difficult to read and store because the ideas is come from the ideas of the friends. Like that. So the last one is the tacit knowledge. Tacit knowledge is a knowledge that you gain from someone's experience. For example, you gain a recipe from your grandmother. Okay, senang cerita macam ni. Nenek awak bagi awak satu resipi nak masak asam pedas tu. Tapi bila awak masak, asam pedas tu dia tak sama rasa macam yang nenek awak masak. Itulah apa tu kita panggil dia tacit knowledge. Maksudnya macam disebabkan experience nenek awak yang dah masak, yang dah bertahun-tahun tu, so macam dia tahu bila macam okay ni, dia macam tahu lah, maksudnya macam okay ni dah masak ke belum, waktu dia bila, macam tu ikan tu dah okay ke, maksudnya macam tu. So maksudnya macam dia feel benda tu, so macam tu from dia punya experience. Macam tu lah, tu tacit knowledge. So guys, now I will explain to you about the knowledge management process. There are 5 processes, which is first one is the generation of knowledge. Generation of knowledge is an individual or organizational learning. The second one is the formalization of knowledge. The formalization of knowledge is development of principles, rules and procedures which will allow knowledge to be shared. The third one is storage of knowledge. Storage of knowledge is determining the appropriate medium of storage which permits the sharing. So the fourth one, which is diffusion of knowledge, which is sharing of knowledge within the organization and limiting sharing process across the organizational boundaries. And the last one is the coordinating and control of knowledge, which is ensuring that organizational knowledge is coherent and applied consistently in the organization. So that is 5 of the process of knowledge in the management. Okay guys, so this one is the last part, which is the organizational contact. Okay, so the organizational contact, they consist of 3, which is the organizational culture, organizational structure, and organizational infrastructure and communication. Okay, the organizational culture, which is the simple one. You just have to know about their culture. Maybe about how do they do their work, their environment culture, their company culture. So it is all about the organizational culture. Okay, the second one is about the organizational culture structure. Okay, the organizational structure is very important when it's very important as the culture one, because the problem may arise when either of the culture of the structure is not adapted well in the organization. So when the organizational they grow, they must restructure to continue to coordinate and to control their activities, to make it more clearly defined as role, responsibilities, and communication channels or anything. Means what I mean is the structure of the organizational. Faham tak? Maksudnya macam okay, organizational structure ni macam bila korang punya organizational ni makin membesar, so maksudnya korang kena restructure balik korang punya organization korang tu supaya dia macam lagi stabil. Maksudnya macam dari segi macam roles, dia punya responsibility, policy, macam tu. Itu organizational structure. Okay, so the last one, which is the organizational infrastructure and communication. Maksudnya pula this is about the technology. Okay, as we know, in this era, the company they use the latest technology to compete with each other. So technology is very important for the organization to compete with each other, because without the technology, it cannot help the organization to grow more bigger. Okay, maksudnya macam macam teknologi dekat Jepun, diorang macam lagi advance daripada kita. So sebab itulah diorang lagi maju daripada kita. Macam tu. So the 3 organisation ni, dia maksudnya sangatlah penting untuk satu organisation tu untuk dia berkembang. Faham tak? Okay, so in conclusion, maksudnya macam knowledge based strategy ni, dia macam penting bagi seseorang tu, dia nak expand satu benda tu. Maksudnya macam imagine that sales person ni dia nak buat satu mainan baru. And then like they use the knowledge and organizational structure ni untuk kembangkan like dia punya ideas dia. Faham tak? So maksudnya macam knowledge based strategy ni, dia guna like sepenuhnya dia punya knowledge dia. Maksudnya macam itulah dari segi macam implicit, explicit, dari segi dia punya experience, macam tu. So that's all from me. Thank you. So if ada salah, you guys can betulkan, okay? Bye.